All right. So look, everybody. Um, it's gonna be a video pretty much that I'm dropping just on credit unions and how you can join a credit union using your credit profile number. This is just a short part of the full credit union course that's gonna be in Upper Echelon University. If you ain't tapping yet, then just tap in Upper Echelon University. It's gonna have everything there. Um, but this is just one play where you can, go ahead and make a savings account, checking account, and then from there you can go ahead and apply for, financial products with, you know, credit union, right? So the reason I recommend credit unions when you have a credit profile number um, is because you don't need to build it out nearly as much in order to get an auto loan um, or just get approved for some credit cards. Because once the bank already know you and you're a member holder, which that just means you have a savings account. Because in a credit union, the members of the credit union hold a share of the credit union. Okay, so once you're known within that system, once you're in, when it comes to savings and the check-ins, it's very easy to apply and get approved for products. So if somebody was to ask me right now if they were insistent on financing a vehicle with their CPN and they know they're trying to get zero down, and the vehicle is, under like 50,000, 60,000, I would just say go with the credit union. So we're actually about to get into that right now. So this is important. There's a few things that if you're going to use your credit profile number in order to, get in with a credit union, first thing you need to do is make a savings account. Um, you make a savings account. You can actually apply online these days, but when you apply online, you want to use your passport as an identification document. The reason why you want to use your passport instead of a driver's license is because the underwriting process when you want to make a bank account with a credit union is a little bit more involved. Because you become a member holder within that organization, within that institution, they're going to do a little bit more digging on who you actually are and your profile. So because of this, what will happen is you will need to you don't want to use your driver's license because when you use your driver's license, what will happen is they will underwrite that, and then they're going to try to get your full social from the driver's license, which is obviously not going to be the same as your credit profile number, and because of that, you can get declined. How do I know? Ask me how I know because I tried it, and it shit never works. Another reason why you don't want to use your driver's license for that is because when you apply for bank accounts, especially in the United States, there are two systems that they go through to validate, your name and your banking history. One is going to be called Chexsystems. The other one is going to be called early warning services. This will tell banks if you've overdrafted before, if you had any type of weird demand deposit activity, and demand deposit activity just means bank activity because every bank account you make is called a demand deposit account. Okay. Because you can withdraw money whenever you want to. That's why it's called demand deposit account. So they're going to go through these two systems to validate your identity in the bank. Because of this, it makes a lot more sense to use your passport. Okay? Because with your passport, they're not going to underwrite you for your social because your passport is an official government issued identification. They don't need to do any more digging past it. And I know there are some people that they use faces and they use lids for the driver's license. I don't recommend that when you're doing credit union open ups, when you want to get a credit union bank account, you want to get a credit union savings account and checking account. I don't recommend that. So simply just use your passport. If you have a hard copy or if you have a digital social, that's fine. Those work. But use your passport, use that. They might ask you for like a utility bill or a bank statement for proof of residence. So that's fine. Um, you just use one of those, get one made, whatever you need to do. If you need help with that, just contact me. Got a Telegram group for that. But that's pretty much how you're gonna do that. Um, Now if you do build out your profile, it's gonna be a lot easier for you to get zero down on vehicles. It's gonna be a lot easier for you to get higher limit credit cards with the credit union. If possible, and if you're not in a rush, I would try to put some deposits in that account first, just so they can see that you got money going into their system. And then from there, if you can give it 30 days before you apply, then give it 30 days. If you know you're in a hurry, do what you got to do. But that's pretty much how you're going to do that, y'all. So, like, if you know you're using a credit profile number, you want to go ahead and get you an auto. The easiest way to do that is definitely going to be with a credit union. Establish a savings account, establish a checking account. Once you got both of those things, then you can go ahead and apply. And once you go ahead and apply, if you got the right, got some primaries, you got some authorized user trade lines on your credit report, they're going to see that. You had a 750, they're going to see that. And they also know who you are in the system. So now, because you got the savings account, because you have the relationship, they don't have to ask who you are, which makes it a lot easier to get approved with less documentation being needed. So if you found value in this video, you can like and subscribe on YouTube. If you know that because this is just one of many plays I know when it comes to credit unions, as far as getting funded. You know what to do. You can subscribe to Upper Echelon University. You can go ahead and hop into the all-in-one digital course. Payment plans start as low as $27 a month. And I got different plans for depending on what you're trying to achieve. Outside of that, if you have any questions, you can definitely comment them on the video below. And we'll make sure that we can get to you as soon as we can. And we're going to go from there, y'all. I'm finna just drop serious game each and every day on stuff that people are not talking about. That some of y'all favorite credit gurus is not talking about because they probably just didn't run a play. Saying, and I ran the play, that's how I know. So, with that being said, if you need help, you need credit services, my Telegram chat, the link will be below. The link will be below if you need any credit related services. If you're trying to hop in an all-in-one digital course, Upper Echelon University, that will be available. The link to that will be available. You can go ahead and choose whatever plan you want. Use it for as long as you need. And we're just going to rock from there.